but is not... I don't think it fits the spirit of Warcraft UI and the feel of it to express everything in numbers. If you look at how they made the game, they clearly had a feeling that the game should feel a little magical. SC2 has more info than Warcraft 3, and Warcraft 3 has less info than Brood War, though Brood War could be more specific. Like in Brood War, it doesn't say... I don't know how the damage types are called, but it doesn't say this one deals 10 damage to Hydras, 20 damage to tanks, if you look at the Dragoon. But clearly the philosophy for StarCraft is you can maths everything, and for Warcraft 3 it's like magic and it's feeling. That's why the movement speed is expressed differently. The same with the clock. The clock is expressed in circles and a sun or a moon. And of course time if you hover over it. But yeah. I think it's cool, like that kind of obfuscation. But I think in a game mode like Dota 1, you would benefit from knowing the exact movement speed. I feel like games like that, because you only have one unit to control, even though it's Dota 1, it should say 350 movement speed, 410 and so on. And it's also useful for the... I forgot to make a grunt. It's also useful for the... the process of checking whether Blizzard has made any mistakes in the patch. It's useful to see the exact movement speed expressed. So let's say if Blizzard is like, we're going to change the movement speed of Peon from 220 to 240, and then a patch drops, and it's medium before and it's medium now, then you can't say, hey, you missed something. This is quite useful in Heroes of the Storm sometimes, to see whether they got it right. Can you speed scroll gold peons? Could it be worth it? Gold already has a maximum. You cannot enter multiple peons in the mine. 5 is max, so 5 with speed scroll is also still max. For this reason, it's nonsensical.
Yes, Lord. Excellent choice. What do you want? Yes. Master. Sucks up. Stop. Build more pearls. Something you're doing? Yes, yes. Oh, yes.
Now, if you're mining with 4 peons, intentionally, for whatever reason, you can consider changing it up. And be like, I'll speed scroll them, but you spend 50 and you won't gain 50, so that's a bit interesting, isn't it? Should be doing my turtles now.
Yes, Lord. Master. Yes. Yes. What do you want? I am yours. Work complete. We're under attack. I am yours. Right. Excellent choice. Yes. Yes, Lord. Right. I will hear and obey. Huh? What do you want? I am yours. Yes. Zuxum. Swobu. Yes, Lord. Huh? Loktar. Nabu. Loktar. Nabu. Swobu. What task is there? I am yours. What do you want? Loktar. What task is there? Work complete. Excellent. What do you want?
He might be dead. Depends on the damage roll. No, it does not depend on the damage roll.
Our hero has been slain.
I was talking too much at the start. Numpad disabled too. He's level 3, full mana, so it should be over now. If not, it will be, I guess, experience or luck.
Ready to ride. Yes. Go direct my blade. Yeah, man. It is a pleasure. Master, what do you want? Need something? Who do I kill first? Master, what do you want? Nabu. Master? Yeah, what do you want? Zuxa. Master? Swobu. Loktar. Zuxa. Loktar. Master? Zuxa. Yes! Excellent. Direct my blade. Who do I kill first? What? We're under attack! Yes! Excellent choice. It be a pleasure. I am yours. Use my power. Our town is under attack. What task is there? What do you want? I am yours. Who be my next research? We be charming. As Jingo Man. Right. Oh, who do I? Yes, Lord. Say the word. I am yours. Are you hero and obey? Excellent choice. Yeah. My life for more.
It's super over, but will he know it? He should know it and just tower me now.
Yes, Lord. I am yours. Oh, yes. I am yours. Haste to my blade. Yes, yes, Lord. Oh, haste to my blade. Are you hero and my aid? Excellent. Yes, under attack. I am yours. What do you want? We need more soldiers. Yes, Lord. I am yours. What task is there? Yes, Lord. What task is there? Yes, Lord. Yes. What task is there? Faster. We be under attack. Something you're doing? Yes. What task is there? Yes, Lord. Excellent choice. I am yours. Need someone. What task is there? Under attack. I am yours. What task is there? Yes, Chieftain. I am yours. Who do I kill first? Yes. Research complete. Yes, Lord. We are enemies. I am yours. Are you hero and obey? Excellent choice. Research complete. Haste to my blade. Excellent choice. Are you hero and obey? Right. What task is there? We are enemies. I am yours. Who do I kill first? Who be my next victim? Excellent choice. Yes! Direct my blade. I see. We're under attack. Direct my blade. It be a pleasure. We be charming. What task is there? I be my next victim. Need something. Yes, Lord. Excellent. We're under attack. Hide. Who be my next victim? I am yours. Direct my blade. Excellent choice.
My next big
I am yours.
What trouble right
Yes, Lord. What you want? Task is there. I am yours. Yes. Oh, ready to ride, master. Smoke. What task is there?
one. Direct
Yes,
my
Lord.
blade.
Now we're under attack. I am yours.
Dreamed of
Yes. Oh, yes, chieftain. What you want? Yes, Lord.
dreamed of this.
I am yours. Oh, gosh. I am yours.
Dreamed.
Yes, Lord. We're under attack. Oh, need something? Yes.
I am one.
Let's ride.
Just as
What task is there? Yes, Lord. Say the word. Are you heroes and obey?
dreamed
Yes, chieftain. Oh. I am yours.
be my next big
What task is there? I am yours. Yes, task is there. Oh. What you want? Say the word. I am yours. Need something? Oh. Something I am yours. I can do that. Research complete. Oh. Yes, chieftain. I am yours. Yes. What task is there? Oh. What you want? What task is there? What trouble? Yes. Oh. Are you hero and obey? Need something? What task is
Claps
there?
are scary.
Oh. Say the word. I answer. What task is there? I answer. We're under attack. Are there enemies above? Say the word. I am yours. Yes, chieftain. Yeah. Oh. I am yours. Return down to the earth. Oh. Yes, Lord.
my next big death.
Say the word. I am yours. What do you want? Something in the ring?
We are enemies.
What? I need something. Our town is under attack. What do you want? Say the word. I am ready to ride. What's right? What do you want?
Big mistake by him.
I am yours. Spirits of the earth. Yes, sir. I am yours.
Big mistake.
I am yours. Oh, are you ready and obey?
He killed peons, but he lost like 1,000,000 casters.
Yes. Work. I am yours. Yes, chieftain. What task is there?
We are enemies.
I am yours. Hello. Yes, Lord. I am yours. Excellent choice. Yes, under attack. Oh, are you hero and obey? Yes, what task is there? Oh, I am yours. Need something? Something need doing? Be happy to. Oh, yes, Lord. Say I am yours. I answer. What do you want? Oh, yes, need something. What task?
Do I have pillage? Yeah, that helps.
Yes, Lord. What task is there? I am your under attack. Click off. Yes, Lord. Yes, what task is there? I am one. Oh, need something. Yes, Lord. Use my power. Oh, yes. What task is there? Wait. We need more gold. We're under attack. I am gold. What task is there? Yes, Lord. Yeah, I am gold. What task is there? Yes, Lord. Need something. I am gold. I am. Yeah, we did. Let's ride. Yes, Lord.
Oh my god, what a massive blunder by him after one game. Luckily we kept fighting because his start was good, my start was terrible. He threw hard. It's, like I said, it's experience. He attacked heavy armor burrows and lost 7 to 10 casters to little spears from peons. I can do that. Very good. The start was bad because I made a bad build. Like I went 1 burrow tech, no shop, and my grunt was late. I forgot it. So pretty big mistakes early on. And then I lost 3 grunts. Because my blade was low, I couldn't really challenge him anywhere because no shop. And I lost 3 grunts. And he had Archmage 3. He made so many mistakes, like he had Archmage 3 to 270 mana next to my main base. My bestiary just started and instead he chased grunts. Instead of just going for my base and dealing with the grunts when and if they must come home to defend. I played a little sloppy in the beginning. I was sloppier than a baby with diarrhea. Build mistake and some execution, I guess, but everything with execution got worse after after the bad start.